Tonight, Nashville's mayor Freddie O'Connell finds himself at the center of a burgeoning federal investigation, a probe that could redefine the boundaries of local authority. The investigation hones in on his administration's handling of immigration enforcement policies and practices. House Republicans, deeply concerned, led by prominent figures like Mark Green and Jim Jordan, are spearheading this inquiry. They allege that the mayor may have obstructed federal law, a serious accusation that carries significant weight. This stems from his signing of Executive Order 030, a directive that has become the focal point of the controversy. The order mandates that city officials meticulously track and report each and every interaction with federal immigration agencies operating within the city. Critics argue that this order unduly interferes with the operational effectiveness of ICE, while supporters passionately contend that it promotes essential transparency and accountability. Furthermore, they assert it is crucial for protecting the fundamental rights and civil liberties of all residents. In response, Congress has formally demanded the release of all related city communications, seeking to understand the full scope of the situation. The investigation is actively probing whether the mayor engaged in any form of coordination with outside groups, particularly concerning efforts to challenge federal activities through legal means or public demonstrations. At its core, the debate centers on the delicate balance between local autonomy and federal authority, with both sides issuing stark warnings about the potentially serious consequences that could arise. These consequences could deeply impact public safety protocols and the very foundations of governance. As a result, Nashville has become a prominent national battleground, highlighting the ongoing struggle over the appropriate limits of municipal power, particularly in the complex realm of immigration enforcement. The ultimate outcome of this investigation could very well set a significant precedent, shaping the future landscape for cities across the entire country and their approach to federal immigration policies. Executive Order 030 requires Nashville agencies to log every interaction with federal immigration officials, with reports sent to the Mayor's Office of New and Indigenous Americans. A public spreadsheet details these encounters, 35 in May alone, fueling debate over whether this is transparency or obstruction. Supporters call it a model for accountability. Critics, like Governor Kristi Noem, claim it undermines federal law enforcement. Congress is investigating if the order is a legitimate local measure or a deliberate attempt to impede federal jurisdiction. Nashville's approach is now a test case for how cities balance transparency with federal mandates. The controversy surrounding the executive order took a dramatic turn, escalating the already tense situation, when Congressman Andy Ogles, during a heated public address, publicly accused the mayor's office of a serious security lapse, specifically leaking federal agents' names and other sensitive information on what was supposed to be a public-facing website. These sensitive details, alarmingly, included the full names of ICE and Homeland Security officials, individuals entrusted with upholding the law and protecting our communities. This information inexplicably appeared in the city's transparency spreadsheet, a document intended for public access. The mayor's office, upon realizing the gravity of the situation, quickly moved to remove the names from the online document, officially calling it an unintentional error, a regrettable mistake in data management. However, critics vehemently argue that this incident endangered officers and their families and showed a profound lack of judgment in handling sensitive information. The incident, unsurprisingly, gave new ammunition and talking points to those who say the executive order is fundamentally reckless and poses unacceptable risks. Even a brief exposure of agent identities, even for a limited time, raised serious concerns about the potential for safety breaches, harassment, and even targeted attacks. This breach, with its implications for officer safety, is now a central focus of the ongoing federal investigation into the executive order and its potential consequences. The stakes have dramatically shifted, moving far beyond the realm of simple political debate to critical questions of national security and the protection of those who serve on the front lines. The scope of the investigation has significantly widened, casting a broader net across multiple institutions and individuals. This now includes Belmont University, a prominent institution in Nashville, Tennessee. The university finds itself accused by Congressman Andy Ogles of allegedly concealing undocumented students from the reach of federal authorities, a serious accusation with potentially far-reaching consequences. Adding fuel to the fire, undercover footage has surfaced, allegedly showing a university official engaged in a discussion about providing support and resources for undocumented students on campus. The footage also suggests a deliberate strategy of not proactively sharing student information with ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Congressman Ogles vehemently claims that these actions constitute a violation of federal law, and he has formally called for a thorough probe by the Department of Education to investigate these allegations, with Governor Kristi Noem adding her voice to the chorus, amplifying the accusations and demanding accountability. Belmont University, a well-respected private Christian institution, now finds itself under intense scrutiny, facing potential repercussions that could significantly affect its funding, reputation, and future. Both the mayor's office and the university administration firmly insist that their actions were entirely legal and within the bounds of the law, and were primarily aimed at protecting the safety and well-being of their communities and residents. As federal investigators continue to dig deeper into the matter seeking to uncover the truth, Nashville's ongoing struggle concerning immigration policies, government transparency, and the delicate balance of local autonomy is clearly far from over, with many questions still left unanswered.